Good morning, children. Welcome back. We are going to continue with the same chapter that we have started in our last videos. Chapter number 8, An Idle Ruler. Today we are going to see last part in this chapter, and we are going to see that how Shivaji Maharaj had worked out his policies, how courageous and what all qualities Shivaji Maharaj was having. Being an idle ruler and a king, how he had contributed for the upliftment of Swaraj as well as for the welfare of his subjects. In this part of the video, we are going to cover about greatness of Shivaji Maharaj's work, his innumerable qualities, and how he had contributed for the equality in the society. So let's begin with the explanation. We know that the dream of Shivaji Maharaj for establishment of Swaraj was not an easy task. He need to face many obstacles and need to fight against many of the enemies who had always created hindrance in the establishment of Swaraj. This action itself proves that he was a pioneer of a new era. Establishment of Swaraj had grown a big milestone in the Maratha history. But besides this action, many other noble qualities are found in his personality that makes him different from other. The unique qualities of Shivaji Maharaj makes him a different personality in the Indian history. Shivaji Maharaj was very intelligent. He had mastered many arts and he was well versed with different languages and scripts. The teaching of his parents towards the establishment of Swaraj and the values, the ethics were deeply instilled in his mind, which took him to establish Swaraj, the dream of self independency in Maharashtra and in different parts of the country. There was a blend of character and strength, nobility, truthness, faithfulness, and valor in his personality that makes him unique, a great personality in the Indian history. He had innumerable qualities like a good leader, all the management skills, a foresight about enemies, political diplomacy, effective policies related to regional and military administration, good policies regarding agricultural work, commitment to truthfulness and providing justice, attitude of equality related to religious, gender, visualization of future activities that need to be planned out previously and accordingly need to be implemented. The skill of seeing his planned ventures through, rising over the calamities, the natural disasters that occur, and to remove the people from these natural disasters and provide them safe and secure. This security would help them to grow in their future life. Without giving up, alertness, vigilance, and so on. These are the few qualities of Shivaji Maharaj that we have seen, but other qualities are innumerable that could not be counted. Shivaji Maharaj not only tried to create equality in the society related to religion, but also with the gender. That is why he was having a great respect for women. He used to punish those severely who would misbehave with women. He even used to take care of all the sections of the society, like farmers, craftsmen, soldiers, traders, merchants, and so on. Even he used to harbor the same respect for all people of other religions that he had for people of his own religions. That means he tried to create equality in the society in the religious sense also. He treated everyone equally and tried to explain everyone that all religions are equal. Without any discrimination, we should treat everyone equally. He even established family bonds with them. A mutual understanding was created among all the sections of the society. He brought back into Swadharma, their original religion. Persons who had to get converted into another religion, though there was an opposition to such a reconversion at that time. That means, at that time, conversion was not treated properly in the society. People were against that. But Shivaji Maharaj, with his efforts, tried to get that back and created a religious equality in the society. At that time, there was opposition on religious grounds to the crossing of seas. That means people belonging to a particular religion could not cross the seas. There was restriction on them. Yet he tried to build equality in the society. He built seaforts like Sindhudurg and created a navy who would look after the seaforts. This means that he had made preparation for countering foreign invasions that came from the sea. He was well prepared with the attack of foreign invasions, and for this he had prepared a well trained navy. He became the ruler of Swaraj officially through his coronation, and in the previous chapters we have seen that he got coronated twice. He later had a second coronation from a different religious perspective, and this makes us understand that how he had given importance to religion as well as for the establishment of equality and to uplift the Swaraj, the dream of self dependent in the state. Whenever there were threats to Swaraj, he would face them with full confidence, and not only he alone, but along with his associates. Even they would fearlessly fight against enemies. Due to this, even his associates were ready to sacrifice their lives for Swaraj. And we come to know with the contribution of great Maratha warriors who had sacrificed their lives in different instances. Of course, his greatness was not confined to the quality of facing calamities bravely and fearlessly. He wanted to have an ethical, qualitative base to the Swaraj. That means no one should harm Swaraj and everyone should understand its importance, why freedom is necessary, and why we should not get dominated by others or any of the foreign invasions. That is why he would look after each and every work by himself. Though he had appointed the council of ministers for different work in the administration, but still all the decisions were being passed out by him only. Even regarding minor issues also he would look them into an important way. That is why the orders that prohibited soldiers from taking vegetables from the fields of the peasants by force. That means whatever rules and regulations he had established for the soldiers, they should be understood by the soldiers itself, and it is exemplary for them from this point of view. Even the restrictions that he had put on cutting down of trees enforced by him are also noteworthy. That means environment was also given importance, and we should understand the nature, the requirement of nature and its natural resources. We should not harm poor, and we should not take advantage of these particular people. Why? Because ultimately their daily livelihood is only earning for them. So we should not harass such people. So for these all things, he himself would took the decisions and would look after each and every matter personally. We know that he took great care of environment too. Nature was given importance, and this we get an idea when he had ordered that the garbage on the fort should be burnt in an allotted space without dumping it anywhere else. And when the garbage would get burnt, it turns into ash. So, vegetables, fruits, or grains, crops should be grown on such ash, and the land should be utilized for growing crops. It also becomes clear that he would pay a close attention to all the minute details. And with this, we come to know that his establishing of Swaraj, his dream, he had played an important role from one step till the last step of establishment of Swaraj. He was not just a warrior but also a sculptor who had created a new, independent, ethical, and cultured society. We know that what is the work of a sculptor? To create something. So, Shivaji Maharaj is also one of the sculptor who thought about establishing Swaraj, self-independency, freedom for not only him but for everyone. And this freedom is being enjoyed by us today also. So, his greatness is comprehensive, which cannot be counted. We should appreciate it. And whatever results at that time people had faced, many had sacrificed their life. And now that results are being seen in future. In a national movement means the establishment of Swaraj. Shivaji Maharaj was considered as one of the greatest source of inspiration in his struggle for equality in the society related to gender and religious. Many of the writers and social reformers had given great contribution by their writings, and they had written about the greatness, the courageous bravery of Shivaji Maharaj in their writings. Among them, one of the writer, that is social reformer, is Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. He had described about Shivaji Maharaj in his Povadas, the greatness and the work of Shivaji Maharaj for the establishment of Swaraj. Another greater social reformer is Lokmanya Tilak. He had brought national awakening, that is, a purpose to create unity and equality in the society through awareness and gathering people. So the only medium was celebrations. So he started Shivaji Jayanti. So every year it is celebrated on 19th of February. Even Lala Lajpat Rai has written a book about the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj. Through his writing, he had told us the contribution of Shivaji Maharaj towards the establishment of Swaraj. Some of the writers have also mentioned in their writings. Among them, a great Tamil poet, Subramaniam Bharati, has written a poem about an imaginary incident in which Shivaji Maharaj is talking to his associates. In his writing, in his poem, he had mentioned one of the incident. Vishwakavi Rabindranath Tagore has written a long poem on Shivaji Maharaj. In his poem, he has written about the efforts that Shivaji Maharaj had put for the establishment of Swaraj as an effort for realizing a noble cause. Sir Jadunath Sarkar has praised his achievements in his book, and the name of the book is Shivaji and His Times. These books, whenever they are written, when we read such books, we come to know about the past incidences that took place, and we start imagining that what all things would have happened. We come to know by many of the movies also that are dedicated to the historical events and many historical warriors. So, these gives us the information about past. Whenever we read, whenever we see, we start visualizing the incidents in our memories. A great Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji, has also said about Shivaji Maharaj that Shivaji Maharaj did not belong to Maharashtra alone, but he belonged to the whole nation. He belonged to a whole country, India, and he has a symbol of many virtues, more especially of love for the country. He had not only established his love for particular state, that is Maharashtra, but for the whole country, the birth of freedom. He was the one who had inspired everyone to think about freedom, self independency. All Indian languages have his work, his greatness, and they talk about him as an ideal ruler, as a scholar, as a great administrator, and being a source of inspiration to everyone. Future generations are going to read about his work, are going to look after his work. That is, his dream should be continued now and forever. His work of founding the Swaraj and turning into Surajya as a source of inspiration, as an idol. That is why he had called him as a great national hero. We have seen about the greatness of Shivaji Maharaj in comparison with other contemporary rulers. We have seen that how Shivaji Maharaj had inspired us about the freedom. Many of the writers and social reformers have written about Shivaji Maharaj in their biographies. And even we have seen that how Shivaji Maharaj had established navy and administrative policies to look after the subjects of his kingdom. How he had to face against enemies and dream about Swaraj. Being a source of inspiration, Shivaji Maharaj is been remembered now and would be remembered forever in future also. One of the greatest national hero who had dream about freedom, and we have achieved that. It is our duty to preserve it and continue with that. Thank you, my dear children, for watching the video. Take care. Bye bye. We'll be continuing the next chapter in the next video. Till then, bye bye.